Many have come out with the explanation regarding the perspective to the self. All of them are studied carefully and provide guidance to others. But let's find out the content about this topic, emphasizing John Locke's statement about it. First, what is self in this topic? A self is just a person, a living, breathing, thinking human being. We use the particle self to form reflexive pronouns like myself and yourself. And this pronouns refers to person. So there's the simple theory of selves. Selves are person. John Locke is a famous English philosopher and physician. He is also one of the famous influential Enlightenment thinkers. He is called the father of liberalism, and he was also a British empiricist. He was born on August 29, 1632 in Rington, United Kingdom. His mother's name is Agnes Knee and his father's name is also John Locke. He died on October 28, 1704 in High-Lever, Essex, England.
Abstract John Locke holds that personal identity is a matter of psychological continuity. He considered personal identity or the self to be founded on consciousness. Locke accepts that every perception gives immediate and intuitive knowledge of my own existence. However, this knowledge is limited to the present moment when have the perception. Although such ideas can be acquired through observation of their instances in our experience, Locke supposed that they are much more commonly manufactured by the mind as complex ideas before we first apply them to the world.
John Locke seems to see consciousness as a mental state inseparable from an act of perception by means of which we are aware of ourselves as perceiving, and the ongoing self we are aware of in these conscious states. Locke puts it, consciousness, in the perception of what passes in a man's own mind. In this way, it differs from sensory perception, which is awareness not of what goes on outside it.
The Locke memory theory. According to Locke's memory theory, a person's identity only reaches as far as their memory extends into the past. In other words, no one is critically depends what one remembers. Thus, a person's memory begins to disappear. So does his identity. Memory is the most important feature in determining a person's identity, as memory is the necessary and sufficient condition of personal identity.
John Locke Park and Perspective in Self. Locke set out to offer an analysis of the human mind and its acquisition of knowledge. Locke suggests that the self is a thinking, intelligent being that has reason and reflection, and can consider itself as itself, that some thinking think in different times and place and continues to different person. Identity simple has the sameness of rational being. So long as one the same self, the same rational being, one has the same person identity.